We have sufficient evidence to warrant Lady Elena's arrest. Let us apprehend her and set proceedings in motion. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Reckon your roads be trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least. You'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
It is the Arisen's choice to make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
A long road lies ahead. 'Twould behoove us to employ an ox cart, if you'll pardon the expression.
It is no great shock to me.
Well, hello there, sir. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where... quarrels occur. Always a pleasure.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Ain't got the foggiest.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
No respect for this.
Look, Master! Goblin!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
It's this way. Wait for your equipment to come in.
Not sure what they expect.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
Fine weapons today.
Suppose that's enough for one day. Gather round, gather round. Aye, got some coin. Much appreciated.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for him, so where's he get his coin?
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is...
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Really now?
Oh, that's better. I thought my spine might crumple from the weight.
Some of us get complacent. They'll wish they'd help us when all I serve.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Ooh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early
What delight's got there to see to?
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Why is this not selling? It is such a fine thing.
This way, if you please.
Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Luberman, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though. Is there aught I can... Oh, if he's not allowed visitors, no need to worry.
A moment's prayer can...
I fear I've much to attend to. The patients in this room must not be disturbed. The patients in this room...
I must strive for a higher understanding.
Just remember.
I wonder how Master Sebastian and Miss Daphne fare of late. Shall we pay them a visit? Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to men.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the...
A picture, you say?
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the gracious hand.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain...
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket! What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the gracious hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Do be sure to leave the house unseen, and fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you. Come, Diana. I would speak with you.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Yes, certainly took a fell turn back there. Perchance we stepped on aught we shouldn't have.
I've not the words for this conclusion.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Let us make for the...
To think the lady here, are all the nobles so kind?
'Tis a relief to be home safe and sound. What was that all about?
What's going on?
Doesn't seem right, this.
I'm afraid not.
I took you for a kinder sort than that.
Over here!
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame.
I've naught to say to the likes of...
Are all the nobles so...
What was that all about?
Pawns may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to... part ways at the gates. Over here!
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
I'm in fine pepper today.
Here we are.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my... Many thanks, friend.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
I suppose... Oh. This...
So?
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Time to be heading home.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've more than my fair share.
Well met. Pleasure doing business.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
You seem well.
Ever since the reign of Rothace, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern strong. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight?
I know of no such agreement.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? If so, then Melv's problems round...
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray...
Save your honeyed words, traitor!
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? It was by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. I wanted to tell you that. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much...
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out...
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, for the time being, your village will be in our...
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loose from it would carry...
Ah! Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discovery...
Ah, there you are. You've heard she fled the village. She left the village that she might fulfill... As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking. I can only pray that she does not...
Might I interest you in my wares? Hope to see you again.
What should I do? Oh, have you some bit? Oh, no, I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I had tell of a medicine owned, well, it will be a shame to return empty. What? Suppose there's no hot. Seems my luck's not as...
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Melv.
I think I get the idea.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit rope.
Always a pleasure.
The recipient awaits, Master.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some... Oh, so this is what it looks like. I haven't much to offer in return.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Another day over.
No one about.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. I grow restless.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Where will the wind blow me today?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Boots laced, belt strapped.
Anywhere.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a new perspective.
We have sufficient evidence to warrant Lady Elena's arrest. Let us apprehend her and set proceedings in motion. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
What would you of me?
Right, just follow me.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Our road was a long one.
The patients in this room must... The patients in this room... The patients in this room must...
Oh, some.
Medicine? Now.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. The patients in this room must... The patients in this room... What are you doing? Unhand me this...
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Suffice to say, your testimony can pray have this.
What business have you here?
I do not believe you have a right...
Townsmen.
You. I wonder how you must feel. Having locked me away, do you think yourself just? If so, you are sorely mistaken. There are many in this world who require salvation, just as there are theories that may only be tested. And, whatever you may think, the sickly folk of the... I merely gave their deaths a...
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chamber.
Ah, Sir Arisen, I see. It was under unique circumstances. You must understand. The house, thus, for the sake of... Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must... Sir Arisen, I trust... Pray see to it that no...
Oh, heavens above, 'twas you, wasn't it? The acts what do you expect were before, without the abyss? I... Forgive me. I will do what I can.
This way, if you please.
Chaos in the world.
I must confess, I'm rather lost. A moment's prayer can do... I can make no sense of this. I can make no sense of this.
I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance. Over here!
Rather lost. I must confess, I'm rather lost. I can make no sense of this.
Sir Arisen, pray see to it that...
I'm quite sure that ox carts don't. Was it a phantom then?
Could you come over?
What brings you here?
Let me get that.
Suppose you're all right.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master.
But we cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
Might you be looking to enlist?
Is that you, Lord Phasus? Oh, 'tis only you. I suppose you must be proud of yourself. Your meddling has seen me how very absurd that 'tis I behind these bars and not you.
How dare you!
Good to see you, Master.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Is that you? Oh, I suppose you must be proud. How very absurd.
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Nobles do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale. By your command, Arisen.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items? We discussed, perchance.
Always a pleasure.
Got to make room for my next shipment.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
Stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat— Aye, got some coin to— What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank—
I'd heard tell of a beggar, so where's he get his coin then?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or—
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption. I thought so. That girl's always running. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my ware.
I don't know what to do.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now.
Always a pleasure. It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
This really is fucking awesome. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
What was it I had to do?
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned
All
the
the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
That's not acting up today.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
It is busy out today. I'm not sure what to do.
All this hustle and bustle puts me
Just
right
nodded
at
off for a
home.
moment there.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Soon as my ship's done, I'm off to the tavern.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well. Well met, son. How might I be of help?
All this walking is made my legs ache of fright.
Got any tales to liven up my...
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Say, well, if you do, I hear he sets out to see. As if that wasn't queer enough. I cannot fathom his obsession.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Shall we head there now? Twould save us having to make the trip again.
I will see to it that...
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Make a living and get myself injured.
Ought to be something fun to do.
Straining myself. Just got to do what I can.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. I must be rich, Matt.
I've brought you. You're always such fun to talk to.
Oh, how I've...
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bold. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tape.
Aye, got some coin. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm hot.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
This armor's seen better days.
What's got you in such a good mood?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
I brought you something. What do you think? Does this suit me?
I'm going to go Got something for me?
This is my favourite place in all the town.
All I've got left are my aches and pains.
What was it I had to do?
Such quietude is a blessing. Can't wait for
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Got to try to enjoy life.
Fancy a kip. But not at the expense of my duty.
Could use a rest.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
What do you want?
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
There's got to be something fun to do.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
If it were up to me,
Perfect spot for a kid.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
I've been on my feet all day.
I've trained for this.
My legs are lead.
Just be vigilant. The townspeople depend on you.
Have you business in Batar? Don't go thinking you can trade twixt our nations. So,
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Nothing ever seemed... Wish I had someone to talk to.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
what should I get up to today?
You're always such fun to talk to. This place is lovely. I might stay a while.
Not sure how much longer.
So tired. I'd kick just about anywhere.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
I have no issue falling asleep. Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Good tidings, friend. As for me, you see, I grew, and that's when I thought, I can't just give it to you, mind. Well, friend, what say you? Sorry, I am dead.
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, Master. Shall we gather the requisite funds to make it our own?
Tis as you say.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect, who've seen things ordinary citizens aren't privy to. I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
This armor's seen better days.
A tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
Pretty kind to me.
Something good will come of today. I just know it.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This really is fine. Look, Master, a treasure chest.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Always a pleasure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Right at home.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Ah. Did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is... more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Dead on my feet. I don't like it here. Maybe I'll keep right here.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Mayhap I really would have been better off.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Oh, look, you can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. It's all coming back to me now. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap. The scrap stores are in the checkpoint. Your best bet's the scrap store in the checkpoint.
I'll not stick my head where it can get cut off.
Is that you? Oh. I suppose you must be. How very absurd that 'tis I.
See Winton. First, assess the field. Then...
There.
Greetings.
I must earn the people's faith.
To polish up some gear to a modern fort.
Might look to partner up with somebody made while the sun is high.
I cannot permit you to enter the masquerade.
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise.
My lord, if someone...
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this palace now. If Wilhelmina calls. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
If you want to leave, show us your, sincerity. Very well.
What business have you here?
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Here already, are we? We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Eager as I am to explore the castle with you, I fear my kind are not welcome within, but I shall see you to the entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Best check my stock of
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
I have no issue falling as...
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Look, as long as...
Would you please?
Where will the wind blow me today?
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Here at last. If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Guards, seize the intruder. Tis naught but a pitiful...
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace. That you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
To think I would meet you. I cannot return to Mer. This village also suffered the dragon's attack. Pray, give me...
Sir Arisen! Thank heavens you've just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oi! What are you doing,
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of.
Is that right? You did it once
My apologies for the... Yet he speaks truly. Pray, calm the beasts.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village...
Saurians! This bow is as good as flameproof.
Other foes.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you're more than a friend. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and vent. How many times have we said there can be no doubt?
Forgive me. I never meant for any...
Trust a beastren to...
Jonas!
Surely there's no need for such... Ah, you would say that, wouldn't you? But I see him outnumbered.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather... We mustn't let this sour your try. I do hope you shall visit us again.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Perhaps you've some work to offer me.
Why does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
I'm not into it.
Methinks they're a rare...
I'll thank you to leave... Seems my humming would be unwelcome.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Some of us get to play some of the
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This ox cart's bound for the... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
That's quite enough.
This ox cart's... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
No easy thing, making a living.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
I've got to focus.
Shake things up. I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. we shall have to find a way to reach it.
Not much has changed since I was a girl.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Aught I can help with? Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Many thanks to you.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's... Hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. Whate'er 'tis you need, I can get it done. Hope to see you again.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retreat very well?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little pay. Many thanks to you.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrich...
So, how goes it? Did you manage very well?
Over here, if you please.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as...
There you are! Pray, tell me. Fire! If Master Everard finds out what I've done...
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had...
What am I supposed to do about it?
My feet always take me here.
What the...
for a fight? If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, is your pack not overburdensome? So much I worry for your poor spine.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be counted upon.
A flawless execution.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
It is a view that begs to be painted, yon shore in particular.
For good or ill, we cannot truly know what awaits us till we tread the land ourselves.
This ladder can take us to new
What do you want?
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Head on my feet.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before...
Not good will come of this.
Lots to do.
Fine. Out of the no sense letting the enemy gain their hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
Our master hath given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
Fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Oh well. I'm surprised.
One of us has been drenched.
Where are you going?
Dare I say it? We
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
We're done for.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Lots to do. Precious little time. This won't last long. Needs reinforcing. Pleasant surroundings make for pleasant thoughts. I'll try this. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that my humblest thanks. Tis good to know that Ulrika's...
Always another errand to these but dreams are free, I say.
Town, not merely.
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. Onward to Vernworth Castle. I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you...
Here's a welcome sight.
You don't look like much.
What's your problem?
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the almost hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance. Could you come over here?
Would that out of interest would happen? Greetings.
Over here!
Almost forgot. Can't leave things half done. Yeah? What is it?
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Here at last. We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
Our soldiers need better training.
Would make all my days.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
Sometimes I wonder if I...
Oh, I can't complain.
I've heard there's a means to tell. See, there's an oracle up in the... There's only one Arisen in the world. Although, come to think of it, is that...
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
market I go.
Overwhelming.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Good day, sir.
Here already, are we? We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a... 'Twas a tragedy to those who saw. I thought to myself, and indeed, we have us still, that I would...
I regret to inform you that...
I've just grateful to know these quiet life.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded indeed. 'Tis a weight.
What I can do...
Talent's talent.
Always sets me to think.
I only pray.
Pray, leave me be, sir.
What I can do for you?
Mayhap you've been... I've been on my feet all day. I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
I've been on my feet all day.
On this training.
would that all my days were so tranquil.
Pray and ne'er put gold in my pocket.
I must earn.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Only person I believe in is Salah.
Wearing armor all day feels like a
It's our duty to see this peace protected.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Time to put bread on the table. I'd kip just about anywhere. Stomachs growling. Time for an earth. I regret to inform you that
Really now? Perhaps you would
An ill-mannered thing. Too many undervalue the importance of rest.
Good tidings.
I dare say you don't.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Wonder if anyone would
I'd
notice
sooner
if I'm
stay out of
mistraining.
battle, were it possible.
I'm a tad preoccupied.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. You'll have to excuse me.
surely none more important than this.
Indeed. But
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners. Still, you are welcome to come calling. Off you go now.
Oh, how lovely. A new performance requires new raiment. I think this is kind of a fine place to sit. I must try to work.
I regret to inform...
Whatever am I to do?
A welcome respite from all those horrid ruffians.
My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
Every minute of his existence is...
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipient waiting.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
I knew it to be so. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek. Here at last.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true, I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country. Let me see. It reads, "Pray make haste in securing Melv." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has... I fear such a partnership. At any rate, I will investigate these matters as best only once we have gleaned a fragment, and ere it slips my mind.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to... masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizens.
Could you... You come over here.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you very well. Is there aught else you would speak of? Ah, masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we will...
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Welcome, sir.
Are you the gentle sort? That'd make my day. You've your pick of our lads and ladies, sir.
I'm not sure what to do.
A place to soothe the spirit.
Where to now?
So many happy voices carried on the wind. The sky always... Are you the gentle sort? I'm not sure what to do. Welcome, sir. You're free to approach whome'er catches your eye.
After a companion, are we? What sort?
Welcome, sir.
If there's aught I can do, by all means ask.
Always a fresh breeze blowing on. Where to now?
To remember this place.
I'm not sure what to do with myself. I'm not sure what's best.
So much to do.
Always
Did I
the
have a
same.
helping hand? They are, Jenny. Just how I like it.
What to make of this?
I get along with everyone.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
There's comfort in the...
What do you take me for?
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink. Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
Got to find myself a patron of heavy pockets.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Fair wind's coming. I
Bet
can
this
feel
place
it.
is a share of secret.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Puts me in a contemplative
Find myself drawn to quiet spots like this. What is
Good to see you, Master.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
A welcome rest
shall further refine
hassle and
oneself.
I regret to inform...
Stomach's growling. Time for an early
I could see myself having a kip.
I ought to give up. Let the reaper claim me.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering. And make them an ally to our cause.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master. Well, I'm his maid no longer, though I tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you feared of inviting conflict over their inheritance. Daphne's family, yet the loss of her newborn child. I had hoped the sight of her long lost would seem it was not to be.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me.
In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than...
I should tell you. Never before have I so fully...
You're always good for a laugh.
I know so little of this world.
Got any good story?
Might I beg but a moment?
Chaos in the world.
We have found a material.
Might I beg but a moment?
Never before have I so fully...
If you've naught to say...
Is it true you're the original? Only, I seem to recall someone else posted. Just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two, and I'll...
Oh, well met, sir.
Might not seem like...
I see life as a journey.
Best watch yourself.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Gazing upon the sea makes me feel rather strange.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer.
Listen up, you Aye, the ale's on...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business. I mustn't get complacent. I've need of a new skill.
Interested in my wares? My claws could use a trim.
It's been pretty kind to me.
Someone to talk to me. Mayhap I ought to be getting home. I feel at this place.
It's been a hard day.
I don't like it here.
Suppose I'd best be heading home. I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them.
I'll get that for you.
Here already, are we? If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I cannot permit you to... I must ask you to comport yourself.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my Scot.
Well,
Wonder
rooted in the soil of
disarray.
Now this is a conundrum.
Peaceful. I can ask for no more than that.
A little quiet from time.
We shed our faces at the door.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Our first sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed, the Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermont. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward a brighter future. Not so for the Queen Regent and her son. Fair weather rulers, the both of them. Should war e'er erupt. Silence!
Do you want the sentries to hear you?
You are right, of course. I shall hold my tongue.
This is a time of celebration. Once the Sovereign is fighting fit and returned to us, the peace of our kingdom will be aught but assured.
I find it liberating to hide my...
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Another ale can't make... Would seem surely these extract...
All this merrymaking.
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Best mind that tongue afore you lose it.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of noble Arisen. Wastrels and curs, the lot of them.
This one's the genuine article. Surely you've heard tell of how he repelled the dragon in Melv.
Aye, and he's got grievous burns to show for it. I expect that's why he's been up listening to fancy songs and watching dresses twirl for our moon, eh? Makes a man wonder when our true ruler's gonna rise up and deliver us salvation.
Enough of that. Such things are not for common soldiers to question.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. It was carrying some few dozen pounds of wine as well.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Yet pawns are oft called nomads.
Apparently,
Transient creatures by nature. They all want to vanish on occasion.
Best to remain sober.
Just about anywhere.
I pray naught go amiss, whether heavily as it is.
You ever try cooking?
Pray, do not impede me.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
Open this door right now.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my... I'll instruct my attendants to send you...
This isn't much to go on.
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low. For you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Will someone do aught about this?
So tired. I'd kept just...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Good. We're here.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Well, well. He is merely Desa's puppet then. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would... But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. And yet, I pray, allow me...
So the fourth sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite a sordid trio, eh?
How very peculiar.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you were risen?
Need anything?
You stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is Here you are, sir. Many thanks to you.
This is a forgery, is it not? A copy, in other words, with no inherent value. What do we hope to do with it?
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you. Pray, take this. A note isn't much. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again...
I fear we have done Sir Rotholf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
We'd all hoped for a better outcome.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray...
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Many thanks to you.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Need anything? Many thanks.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite? Ah, before we discuss, you see, in my line of come, I trust old...
Follow my lead.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine... Now, I have a bit of business to attend.
What is it?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. My partners shall be most relieved to... You have certainly earned, and I do hope you will permit me...
I must earn the people's faith. All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
Maybe I'll keep...
Need anything?
Mornings get early there, you're bold to get...
Will this take long?
I'll have an early supper.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
How's the day treating you then?
Finally, some peace and quiet.
What am I supposed to do about it?
It's this way.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Bunch of sluggers. Nearly spread.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What the?
There wasn't patient,
Come on then, come on then.
This one's shaking. Stop!
Feast your eyes on this!
I'll slit your bleeding throat.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Larissa.
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch. 'Tis as you say.
Ah, things will sort themselves out.
As if I don't have enough to do. Let's not be hasty now. Got nothing.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I'd fain sell you this, only don't ask me to lower the price any further. Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend.
vim to tie my boots.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
The monster's really scary.
I'm in it now.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
All I've got left are my aches and pains.
In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than my duty.
I'll gather these now. It'd be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good...
What would you of me?
Interested in my wares?
Some meat would be nice if it weren't so costly.
Best get to work.
Mayhap I will
The hard day's work is until we barely drag my arse out of bed. Go on, have a look.
What happened to shake things up?
There's all watching me. I swear it.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I dare not showcase a performance.
Interested in my wares?
Must have taken a wrong turn.
I don't feel safe here.
I always draw the short straw.
Tad rowdy. I shan't complain.
Go on, have a look.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
I pity those who attempt to live in idleness.
Interested in my wares?
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early
Suppose I'd best get to work.
All this
aching
hustle
for
and
a
bustle
fight.
puts me right at home.
Go on, have a look.
Wonder if there's any...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of... Many thanks.
Interested in my wares?
Stock up on the basics. Flour, salt, fats.
Oh, this will do. I'm in no fit state.
I want to go home. Of course. No one would bother you rich like some of my friends.
Nothing wrong with being
Just
crazy.
remember,
The crazy
I've somewhere to be.
All this quiet makes me itch. All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
lonely place, but not without its charms.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Let such peace reign eternal.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part? If this is a jest, it is in very... I will place these clothes some... You may visit us again in a few days. I shall have Albert himself verify. You may visit us again in a few days.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople don't talk about this.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents. This place gives me...
This looks as good a place as any.
Life's been pretty kind.
Think
about what's not remember the last time.
Aye, sir.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business.
Somewhere to be.
Time to be heading
This is a bit much for me.
There's no telling what will happen if I linger here.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
This place is very dreary. Times are hard. Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
It is our duty to see this peace protected.
How are things?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Hope I didn't leave the pot on top.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Are you of worthy station to...
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Lots to do.
Someone will buy it.
Wouldn't I had a healthy not selling.
I've no words.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
This is something to be grateful for. What do I do?
Some variety would be nice, but you must fight.
That's quite enough.
The latest tidings from 'twas a tragedy. I thought to myself, and indeed, still, that I would...
Would that the god...
The other day, now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw? And rightly so. Gave me a right shock, let me tell. Their faces may match, but the
What to do?
I have no issue for...
Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Mayhap a quick stretch to wake myself up.
Death comes for me next.